What's up, everybody? Thank you for watching, subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing, doing all the YouTube things that make YouTube such a spectacular place. Moa here, and we are back. And as you have undoubtedly noticed, we have commentary. Yay! Sound. The mic is working again. I don't know how long this is going to last. We'll see. But for now, I love it. Anyway, we are back with our mono red spells deck that we started a couple days ago that I've been tinkering with for like a week or two now, maybe a week, and just, changing out cards, playing in the casual room, and it's done well enough that I think we should give it a shot in the ladder, see how it goes. You're looking at the current version, which Thundering Rebuke won out big time over, what is that card? Royal Eruption or something? The 3 damage one? I mean, there's just simply so many 4 toughness creatures in this format, and you just need it. And it makes up for the fact that, it's so much better even, factoring the fact that you can't deal direct damage with them. So yeah, the other change is, so we took out all 3 of the 3 damage card, and we went up to 4 Thundering Rebukes, a 2nd copy of Burn Down the House, and a 3rd copy of the X spell. So, yeah, the X spell functions as an early, what's it called? Light Up the Night, right? It functions as an early, efficient removal spell because it's on par with the mana that they spent, right? Because it's +1. So it's really, really important for them to say, I don't know, play whatever on turn 1 or turn 2, and you're just able to kill it. Like a 1 toughness creature on turn 1, and you can just, even if they win first, play your land and just 0, kill it with X equals 0. Same thing for 2 toughness creatures. Aspirant being the 1, of course. But yeah, so that card is really good early game to deal with creatures, and of course finishes them off a lot of times. Alright, so this is the current list, and let's get after it. See how this goes. May go badly, but we'll see. Alright, let's get to the games. Alright, game 1 versus Prometheus, 3/3/3, opening hand, snap keep. Alright, they start with Delver, which we kill with Royal Eruption. So again, this is the early on version where I played a couple games of Royal Eruption until I got him out of the deck. But yeah, good opening hand, up against Red-Blue, which I guess we're going to see a lot of. I would venture to say we're going to see a lot of in this video. So, sees the spoils. Good draws into Dual Strike and then the Windfall. Alright, let's see what they're doing. Okay, you hardly see this guy very much, but obviously we can easily kill that. So, yeah, I'm going to play my 4th land, untap, Frostbite that thing, and then just Foretell Dual Strike, so that we can draw a land and Dual Strike Windfall. We didn't draw a land, but I'm still going to use that treasure. I think it's worth it. Dual striking your Windfalls in your Seize the Spoils is just basically the most fun part of this deck. You can get rid of that magic missile, so cost inefficient. Well, sometimes it is, but I should say against this deck it's not going to be. It's great against little white creatures, of course. Alright, shock me to the face, that's fine, so we can scry. Get a counter on that. The original version had shocks, but obviously Play with Fire is just infinitely better. It does everything shock does for the same cost, but you can scry when you use it to the face. Which your opponent did here. Alright, Thermal Alchemist. Foretell another Dual Strike. Let's see what they got. Imagine a... What's that? Memory Deluge? No? And nothing? Okay. Well, Royal Eruption, my guy, sure. Okay, so... Boom, got him. Burn Down the House. May go up to 3 Burn Down the House. I don't know if it's 3 Light Up the Night, 2 Burn Down the House, or 2 Burn Down the... or 2 Light Up the Night, 3 Burn Down the House. I'm kind of going back and forth. And because I'm a free-to-play player, and I'm cheap to begin with, I don't want to spend that rare card. I was hesitant to buy my 2nd copy of Burn Down the House. That's why there was only 1 in the original deck, because I only had 1. But after opening our packs from Midnight Hunt, now we have a bunch more rare wild cards, so... And also, it obviously feels like Burn Down the House is going to be a big part of the meta going forward. It'll be in, standard, obviously, for like, 2 more years, so... And it's seeing a lot of play. Alright. So nothing exciting here. They take the damage, which I wouldn't expect them to jump immediately. They're pretty close to dead. Probably don't realize it. And against the decks that may have counterspells, sometimes you just kind of wait for them to tap out and kill them. If you watch the first, way back when I first started these and I was playing blue-red, what's that, experimental overload, there was a lot of that. We just wait for them to tap out and they don't see it coming and you shock them. I mean, shock them. You know, double your Kazil's Fury. And we're there now, but so we have there's no chance of dying, so we're going to play this super slowly. I'll play, okay, so I was going to say I can play another one, but they just gave up, so. Alright, first one in the books with the new deck. Okay, so we're on the draw here with an excellent opening hand. We've got 2 Thermo Alchemists and a Thundering Rebuke to slow them down if they're an aggressive deck, and then we have Seize the Spoils to start drawing some cards. This is an easy keep. Alright, Plains. Okay, no 1-drop. First turn, you want to play your Kazil's Fury tapped, I believe. Like, it's almost never worth it to try to save and get it later. Though, of course, we draw the Seize the Storm immediately. But again, we're going to want to get to 4 or 5 lands, so almost 100% of the time you should play it tapped on your first turn. Alright, see what they're doing. They haven't played anything yet. Okay. Wow. Oh, the Thermo Alchemist. Shuffler's fine. Yeah, I feel like the more mana-efficient play is to play Seize the Spoils here and then double Thermo Alchemist next turn. Alright, there we go. And then... Yeah. 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 I'm rating this. You'd very rarely see this card in play anymore, but it is really good against our deck. Yeah, and then I check. I checked just to confirm that Thermo Alchemist effects are not going to do anything, and now I'm sad. It is sad times. And my Seize the Storm's only a 3/3, though we do have cards to play. Alright. This is going to be a challenge. Okay, that's great, obviously. Should we start to count the pings that they've saved? It's already, what, 3? 4? Alright, so this is interesting. 5, 6. I don't know why. So, looking back, watching this game. Okay. It worked out because it worked out because I drew the Frostbite. Oh, I'm going to keep it alive anyway. It worked out because I drew the Frostbite. However, I feel like I should just be killing that right away, because this type of thing can grow out of control against a red deck. I start spamming the nice button because they just have all the answers to all my plays. There's multiple portable holes to take away my low-cost creatures, the thing that prevents the damage, the Valor stance that keep his creature alive, just playing all kinds of cards that you simply don't see in the meta, and I just start spamming the nice button. Don't do this, people. Don't be a douche like I am. I was really tilted. But we'll see. I mean, we're certainly not dead. I mean, we have removal to deal with their stuff. And, you know, I mean, with all the spells that we're going to put in the graveyard, certainly Kazil's Fury plus... I mean, look at all the cards we're drawing and tokens we're making. Certainly Kazil's Fury plus a token and or the big light up tonight could win this game. I mean, we're not just dead. They're at 23 and it's only going to get higher, but we're going to need an attack or two with the big token. We're going to need not to portable hole one of our tokens, so... Yeah, and then they do this clear class thing where they can, you know, next turn they'll be able to just bring back another creature and gain life and put counters on it. So, but you know, like I said, we're not giving up. What are they up to, like 20 pings that they've saved? We have a 10/10. I mean, oh boy. Yeah, see, Alright, yeah, do not spam the nice button when your opponent has the single card that kills you every single turn. Just deal with it. It's magic. It happens. It happens in poker. It happens everywhere where there's randomness. But yeah, nothing feels worse than losing to a bunch of cards that just simply don't see any play in the meta. But then again, that's what, every time we win, that's what our opponents are doing. I just keep spamming the nice button. Do not do that. All right. Although I legit mean it. I mean, that's pretty nice. I didn't enjoy it, but he has all the answers. So, all right. So we get another 10-10, and then we got another one in the grave if they happen to have portable hole number 4. Shuffler's fine. All right. They got that guy. Again, this is just going to spiral out of control. But our useless Thermal Alchemist will at least be able to block. If it gets really big, we'll be able to block. All right, so they're not attacking here. Okay. All right. I'm not sure why I did it that way instead of the other way around. Like, get the extra token. I mean, it does cost me 1 more mana, but that's probably what I was thinking. And now I can, I mean, it worked out because now I can play both. All right, the attack. Now, I wonder if they don't block here. Yeah, I must not be planning to. Alright. Yeah, I was wondering. Okay, I was wondering why I didn't play the second Windfall during the attack once they didn't block, but I guess my plan was to shock that thing. But even then, if that was a plan, I should have just done it. Because I cost myself a point of damage there, and although they were at like 30-something or whatever, this could come back to haunt you. Right, yeah, if they can get in... Yeah, okay, that's a little annoying for sure. Because it's going to reduce me to 1 chump blocker, obviously, but... You know, I can maybe kill that and get a 2-2 that can actually do something back. So yeah, just chump easy. Easy chump here. Alright, let's see what happens. Okay, so I mean, there it is. That's a win. I just drew it out of the blue. Gonna attack first. See what they do. They don't block, so yeah, they are super... What am I doing? I see what I did there. I thought I was firing that off mid-combat, but yeah, I'm just doing it to get another one in the graveyard and then use it. Accidentally almost target myself, but yeah. Alright. Came through with a victory in that one. Did not look like I was going to be winning that at all, but worked out well. Okay, game 3, we're on the play with an excellent hand. That, for some reason, took me a little longer to keep than you would think. Alright, so, again, start with Kazil's Fury, usually. We got a good curve of removal, and then, of course, you always want Seize the Spoils or Windfall to play. Would have liked to have drawn Sure Strike, but Dual Strike, what is it? Dual Strike. Alright. Another Smoldering Egg. Again, I feel like blue-red is something we're just going to see a ton of. Haven't really played Standard on the ladder recently, but you hear that it's all just blue-white, mono, or blue-red, mono-white, mono-green, so... I would expect that to be less the case in bronze, but, you know, we'll see. We'll see what's out there. Although I guess all our decks have basically been mono. I guess all our opponents have basically been Izzet or mono white, right? Alright, so nothing going on here for on either side, alright. Iteration, see what they find. So I'm always curious here. As you can see, I didn't play my Seize the Spoils, or what is it, Seize the Storm into open mana. I don't know what the answer is. Like, it feels like against decks with counterspells that, I don't know, you just have, like, basically one way to kill them if, you know, Seize the Storm that needs to resolve. So, yeah, we'll see this guy. Don't make any hasty decisions, opponent. But, yeah, I mean, maybe just play it, and then you play another one. The thing is they have, you know, a lot of times they'll have Fading Hope or just whatever, just counterspell. For their you know, well, they can't bounce a token with that annoying, what's that annoying blue counterspell that fetches a lesson, that thing, divide by 0. They can't, you know, obviously can't do that. So you gotta give up on the 2-for-1, give them a 2-for-1, I should say. Alright, Sure Strike into double Seize the Spoils, okay. There we go. Didn't seem to have a counter, because that went right through right away. Yep. That's a problem. So as you notice, this is a game that I also have Royal Ruptures. This is one of the reasons that I took them out. It was just like too many 4 toughness creatures, dragons, whatever. Old growth trolls, whatever it is you're going to try to kill. It's like they're just useless. So useless. So I do have burn down the house. Alright. Well, went well. But again, should they have another one? And they always have the next one. He's got 7 cards in hand and hasn't really played anything. You know, I have almost no way to deal with that one. Beyond, like, what, double Royal Eruption. Okay, was my command. Draw 2, discard 2, make a treasure. I mean, I guess at this point I should be playing... Oh, boy. Maybe I should have played my Seize the Storm earlier. I don't know. Alright, Smoldering Egg, yeah. Yeah, this is going to be trouble. It goes without saying. Alright, so I guess I have to double... Okay, huh. That's weird. I don't know why I didn't double Royal Eruption. I guess so. I don't have a Kazil's Fury, so I don't know why I did it like this. Watching the game back, I feel like I should double Royal Eruption. Hope that works. Although, I mean, obviously, a big part of winning this game is just getting your token down. I'm really feeling bad, especially since I drew the second one that I didn't just tap out and play one early and see what happened. Alright, I've got 3 cards in hand. We're just going to need to draw Kazul's Fury, hopefully. Okay, I mean... Let's see, what am I doing here? Alright, Royal Eruption face. Thing is, though, I'm just dead if they can transform. So I guess I'm thinking about what to do here. I mean, maybe fire off. I don't know what the answer is. I don't like how I played this, but I also don't know how I would do it differently. I think I should have double Royal Eruption. Yeah, now I tap out. Or I don't tap out, but I pass the turn. So yeah, now I'm putting all my eggs in the hopefully draw a Kazul's Fury off the unexpected windfall basket, and it's not likely to work. And yeah, they just saw it coming anyway. Yeah, I mean, had I played this differently, maybe this was a winnable game, but I'm not sure. Alright, that was a tough one. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, for our 4th match, we are on the play with a keepable hand. I'm not going to mulligan, but with no card filtering. It's not really where you want to be. We do have a lot of removal, early plays and removal. So if we are up against an aggro deck, and it looks like we are, then we'll be able to kill a lot of stuff. Okay, there's our windfall. Alright, so I don't know if this is the poison counter deck, the infect type thing they got going on, or... Oh, okay, so I guess these are elves. Alright, I guess I didn't realize those Death Touch guys were elves. Alright, let's see what we got here. I think that's a must kill. Okay. Like that play, it's super mana efficient, though you do have to use your treasure, which kind of sucks. But I think it's better than once you draw the windfall, I think you have to play it there. Alright. So, luckily, no Blizzard Brawl yet. And this is why the Alchemist has been so good. It feels like it should really work. Because as being you never want, as your only creature... Oh, there we go, just make the token. As your only creature, like, they tend to just die to... You're kind of making your opponent's creature removal good when that's the only creature in your deck, but the thing is, like, it's just been good. Like, the decks that can't deal with it it allows you to just kind of, you know, give your creature removal spells a reach. I guess you have to full control. Did I miss a ping there, I think? Okay, so I'm going to attack. They're obviously going to try to block with their Death Touch guy. I'm going to kill it, and the trample's going to win the game, and they just concede. So yeah, that worked out well. They played a bunch of easy-to-kill creatures, and we had a lot of removal, so that was an easy one. All right, our fifth match here on the draw. Just can't keep it. 3 lands, 4 removal. It's fine if you're up against an aggro deck, but I don't know. Even if I knew I was up against an aggro deck, I probably, well, I guess I would have to keep. Here, much better. We'll put back a Light of the Night. Okay, so opponent starts with a Goblin. So maybe that hand would have worked out, but the thing is, even if you kill other creatures, like, where are you at? You have to draw. You have to draw something. And I mean, you have ample time to do that, but I don't know. I just felt like it wasn't good enough. Man, those hands, when you don't play a turn 3 Seas of Spoils or a turn 4 Windfall, it just feels really bad. So look at this play. You want to save your dual strikes, but this is just perfect. Worked out perfectly. And remember how Light of the Night works. When it targets a creature or a planeswalker, you get +1, so you can do it for 0 to 1 toughness creatures. That's what we were talking about earlier, where it's just like so mana efficient. Again, in a perfect world, I'd love to save that. You know, save the dual strike for this Seas of Spoils, but. Alright, opponent going in the tank here. Alright, there we go. Choose some lands, alright. Please, dual strike off the top, please. Nope, didn't get there. Alright. So now this is the point where I would start to not play my Kazul's Fury. Alright, I see a pair of goblins. Alright. See your pair of goblins. Race you trips. What is this? What do I have? Trip devils, are they? Alright. Play the fire in my face. Yeah, the tokens. The tokens from Burn Down the House are pretty good here. Alright, now an alchemist. I mean, it's gonna be impossible for them to kill us from this position. Okay, well they have Royal Eruption. Now I see why they have to play Royal Eruption, because it can go face, and it's just more important. But we are playing a more controllish game a lot of the time, so it just isn't gonna work. Okay, this is interesting. I mean, I guess they have to slog through. I guess they have to slog through my devils anyway, so I guess there's really no way for them to avoid this. Alright, I'm going out of my way to make sure I don't target the same one twice. I may or may not have done that in the past with similar things. Alright. Yeah, I mean, this feels really good. I will say that we need something to close out this game, and we have nothing right now. Alright, Charger. Okay, so they decide to attack. Easy block and kill. That Burn Down the House did work. Alright, but the thing is, we're at 12. Alright, there we go. Doing the math, we're 6 tokens, 12, 13 mana. I mean, we're nowhere near burning them out, obviously, but we're a token. There you go. Right on cue. We're a token attack plus a X spell away. Can't deal with the 10-10. Alright, a little late on that creature land. I don't know what they're going to do here. Okay. I missed the... Can I just kill him with the X spell? I don't know why I didn't, but we were so far ahead that my horrible decisions didn't really matter at that point. Anyway, on to the next one. Alright, on the play for our 6th match of the day. This hand is amazing. We just need to draw our 3rd land for Seize the Spoils. And almost no matter what they're up to, we have a good way to kind of navigate it. Alright, mono black. Oh, that's perfect. Again, just here now, 2 lands off the top again. Shambling Gas, sure. Uh-oh, alright. Not where we want to be. Alright, Skullport Merchant. Again, another one of those things. You don't see that guy that often, but just another one of those things that... the 4 toughness creatures. Alright, there we go. Scry to face, or shock to face so I can scry. Alright, this is... Alright, yeah, okay. My initial thought was to Thundering Rebuke the Skullport Merchant, but I guess finding your 4th land is going to be more important there. Alright, let's see. Alright, so here, just burn down the house. I guess the thing about burning down the house is that they can sack. They can draw a lot here, but I don't know. Alright. Wow, they didn't respond to anything. So they could have sacked... They could have sacked the gas and then drew... They could have drawn 2 cards there. Sack the gas, then use that treasure to sack the other one. I don't know if they didn't think it was worth it, or... Alright. Onyx, Professor Onyx, not good for us. Really bad against... I mean, really good against us, alright, but they get a 2-for-1. Opponent. No, don't do that. Alright. Okay, so double Thermo Alchemist here. You're seeing the cost... kill the first one. You're seeing the cost of playing Field of Ruin. Now, obviously, Field of Ruin in a control deck in this environment, you just need it, but... And we're just going to trade all pings and -1s back and forth here. Now we're going to kill you. Kill that one. Alright, one's dead. Then kill my guy, and then I use that to ping you. There we go. Alright. This is an interesting spot. If I knew I was going to draw a 5th land off the top, I'd probably hold the Kazil's Fury, but I need to start playing something. And also, I want to get to 7 for double. Seize the Storm out of the graveyard. Because likely they can kill. At least 1, maybe multiples. Alright. Opponent in the tank. Alright, Blood on the Snow. Bring back Skullport Merchant because I can't bring back Professor Onyx. I don't have enough snow lands. But yeah, I mean, they have to use their Blood in the Snow there simply because they grab Mascot Exhibition. They have to use it there just because, you know, I can... There's a chance I can just kill them out of the blue with my token. Alright, so, yeah, I mean, they're low enough that I feel like going for that here. The burn down the house tokens is a good play. Mascot Exhibition, alright. Yep, there you go. And then just attack to get the damage in. And Expel for the win. Alright, worked out well. Alright, on the play for match lucky number 7, this hand is great. Tap Kazil's Fury into, okay, Alchemist. Alright, looks like black-red probably going to be some treasure thing going on. Treasure / sacrifice. Okay. Kalain. Oh, there you go. Opponent drafted a great deck. Kalain and hired Hexblade, huh? Does anyone remember AFR draft where that was a thing? A huge thing? Alright. Tech. Skullport Merchant. Not surprising to see that. Alright, light up the night. Let's kill that. You do kind of have to be worried about dying to your own big token where they steal and attack you. I mean, more so in AFR draft than constructed, but is a thing, potentially. Okay, Westgate Regent. Alright. Yeah, I mean, gotta kill that, or we're just dead to it. And then it's gonna cost me. I'm gonna have to discard my Play with Fire also. Or do I discard the token? Or Seize the Storm? Yeah, okay. Main reason you want to hang on and Play with Fire, it's exactly that, another Kalain. Okay, big Skullport Merchant. Yeah, we're falling way behind here. Need to burn down the house, but can't even cast it right now. Alright, so this will likely bail us out of this. Double Seize the Spoils. So I remember this moment where I was like, I was going to plan, was double Seize the Spoils, but do I want to, yeah, I go back and forth, do I want to wait just double Play with Fire? Or then just single Play with Fire and wait till next turn? Play with Fire is so good here, double Play with Fire is really good here. But the thing is, they can sacrifice creatures in response, so I'm going to need to find a burn down the house. Yeah, I mean, cap to 7 mana total, so I can play one from the grave next turn. Also have another one in my hand. Alright, Frostbite. Yeah, they tapped out to sack their treasure, so it's a great spot for the Frostbite. They can't sack in response. Hit me for 4, I'm down to 10. Let's see what else they have. Follow-up play. So I'm lucky I didn't see a dragon here. Like, that was a big concern, because I'm just dead to it, basically. I could probably light up the night that... Oh, no. This thing is impossible to kill if you're red. Alright. What's the plan? I guess we default to token? Yeah, I mean, that makes the most sense, right? Because token plus X-Spell could just win the game out of the blue. Although I have to use both my treasures to cast it, but it is 8/8. Also, we could draw... We have instants in our hand. We could also draw a Kizzle's Fury and a Sure Strike in hand. Dual Strike. Why did I get those two confused? Sure Strike is back, by the way, in the new set. Alright, so see what they do here. Make my guy a little weaker. Wait, don't they get to... Did my power toughness decrease? Do they get to remove an instant or sorcery? I don't know what just happened there, but whatever. Alright. Yeah, I mean, I guess... So I'm dead next turn. I'm doing the math. Yeah, so I guess I decide that I can double Frostbite to, at the very least, tap down the Predator next turn and not be dead on board. And I think I can also play Thermal Alchemist too. Right? Can I? Yeah, play that. So now I can Dual Strike plus Frostbite. Yeah, and then I get very lucky here. Opponent leaves no creatures on board in order to sack. And then I just have double Frostbite for the win. Yeah, that was fortunate. Opponent, I don't know why he did that, but I mean, obviously to make it bigger, but you can't do it during attack phase because it'll get tapped. But yeah, he left himself to the point where I can kill that thing if I have, enough spells to. Maybe it was a long shot, so maybe that play isn't that bad, but I felt lucky at the time. Alright, so on the draw in our 8th game of the day, and this is one of those hands I talked about earlier where we have nothing but removal. It's just such a tricky spot. The reason I think this is a keep is because I'm on the draw, so I get another card, and also I have Light Up the Night, which is great for if they play 1 toughness creature. I do need to draw something, right? And also I have the Burn Down the House. I can go aggressive if I need to. So this is the spot I was exactly talking about earlier. Turn 2, on the draw, you can kill their 2 toughness guy. Just makes the card really good, which is why I feel like 3 is the right number. Alright, so I'm getting there. Draw the Sure Strike, Dual Strike. Draw the Dual Strike and then rip back-to-back Dual Strike plus Seize the Spoils. Feels good. Hey, I deserve to run good once in a while, right? Alright, they seem to be constrained on mana. They play that thing. I've never seen that before. I thought it was a card from the new set when I first looked at it. But, so I decided what I'm going to do here is kill that and then just play out, Burn Down the House, and while they're constrained on mana, just get in as much damage as I can. So yeah, get them down to 17. Yeah, they tap out for a creature I can easily kill. Perfect. Boom. Hit them down to 14. Plus kind of 3 more damage on board when those die, so effective 11. Set up. Okay, that thing's dead. It's an easy kill. Oh, there we go. There's an X spell. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, alright, there we go. Yeah, no land? Did I not draw land off all that? But whatever, I mean, they're just so dead here. Down to 11. 6, 7, plus I have 6 more in my hand. Yeah, again, 4 toughness creature. That's what Thundering Rebuke is for. Alright, foretell a Dual Strike. Or did I just straight up play? Wow. That's how you know you're feeling it. You just straight up play a Seize the Spoils with no Dual Strike. Or just discard. I have 2 Dual Strikes. Maybe just discard it? I don't know. You can also copy and Light Up the Night for 3 with it. So you do 6 effectively. Alright, yeah. There you go. Boom. Get in there. Plus line calling. Doesn't matter, they're dead, but wow. Wow, that's the one card to have. That worked out. That would have worked out well for him, but yeah, turns out we just had lethal. But, wow. Yeah, opponent got mana screwed. And we had a rare quick kill for our deck that doesn't do that often. Alrighty, on the play in the 8th and final game of the day. This is interesting. I decided to mulligan. It just doesn't do anything for too many turns. I mean, we would be relying heavily on that Light Up the Night to do a lot of work. And yeah, this hand is much better, of course. Ship the Seize the Storm back, and now we have all our toys. Alright, let's see, mono white. Okay, one more of these mono white Life King decks, I suppose. So tilting, we don't have our land to copy. Seize the Spoils, however, we do have the what's it called? Windfall in hand. So you know, we can always hit a land back to back or 2 lands, and then still end up in a spot where we're better because we copied a better spell. Yeah, opponent doing mono white life things, and we burn down the house. Okay, I think that's fine there. Another Valkyrie. Again, though, I feel good with 4. I feel good where we're at with 4. Thundering Rebukes in our deck, and also Light Up the Night. So we can burn down the house. So 4 toughness creatures, not as bad as they used to be. And there are, like I stressed over and over again today, multiple in this environment, a lot of them. Alright, now let's double that Windfall. Beautiful. This is my favorite part of the deck. Oh yes. Oh yeah. All the Seize the Spoils coming up. Do I have enough mana to hardcast all of these? Opponent not really doing much, so... Although they are getting that point where they're going to start bringing back. Alright, dual strike, and a dual strike, into Seize the Spoils, discarding a land. Oh my goodness. This is my dream. Living the dream right in front of y'all. Alright. And hit no land, strange. Okay, what are we doing? Bring back, yeah. Yeah, this... So, we have tons of cards in hand, tons of mana, and we're going to need it because they're going to have huge creatures, and we need to stay alive. So let's see what we do. Alright, so they're at 31, so I can light up the Knight. Alright, light up the Knight, kill that, and then they've just got 2 toughness creatures. They're going to put the counter on that. Alright, and we just wipe out their whole team. They do that, yeah, might as well do that too. Clean up the mess. Alright. Still have 3 cards in hand. Unfortunately, you cannot dual strike the Seize the Storm. Oh, but there's something you can dual strike, and that's Kazul's Fury. They randomly, yeah, at turn like 12, they randomly drop a forest and start playing green cards. Alright. Strange, but alright, we got tokens. So this played out earlier, right? Where it's like the mono white life gain where they're at a high life, but we have huge token that they can't really do anything about. Well, unless you're that one guy and you roll with like 12 portable holes, but... Alright. Let's see what we do here. I think Thundering Rebuke, yeah. Start with Thundering Rebuke on Trelisara. Get in. What's that? Oh, right, because the creature died, they get a life. And then the life goes up +1. Okay, bad choice by decision. Bad choice. Bad decision by opponent to double chump that. Or to chump that. What am I saying? English. Do I speak it? Bad choice by opponent, but it didn't really matter. I guess he didn't realize that at trample. And we double Kazul's Fury for the win. Alright. That was a cool game. Alright, everybody. Thank you for watching. Feels good to be back. Feels like we are back. Commentary again. I make no promises. God knows how long it'll last. Probably just the microphone won't work tomorrow when I go to record another video. But yeah, I mean, it feels good. Feels good to interact. So leave comments, subscribe, like, share, all that stuff. Give me thoughts, decks you'd like to see, whatever. It's going to be Crimson Vow quick draft format soon, so I can't wait for that. That's going to be exciting. This set seems cool. But anyway, all right. Thank you for watching, everyone, and we will see you next time.